Hey, Gorilla Guardians, you're here with me, Mr. B, in Destiny. I'm working on it. Today I've got a cracking video for you. This is a no frills, very quick, super condensed video on how to complete the Izanami Forge almost every time. In fact, the only way you're not going to complete it is if you have two complete jam sandwiches playing with his teammates. And just to prove it as well, the video you're about to see is me playing with two randoms. It's not a fire team or anything like that. So, without any further ado and putting all the bullshit and flim-flam to one side, let's roll. Okay, so the first thing we're going to talk about really quickly is setup. Me, I'm a strike type. I use me insurmountable skullfucks. I like to hit hard, hit fast. If you're a warlock, I would suggest doing something like your void warlock with your roaming super, the warp. If you're a hunter, I will go down the line of your either spectral blades for clearing ads, or maybe something like your arc staff. You want your super to be forced on ads, or to be concentrated on ads. As far as guns are concerned, shotties, fusion rifles, and then something like your sleeper simulant or a machine gun like the hammerhead, which is what I use. The more void you've got, the better. That's your setup. Simple as that. Now let's get into the tactics. Okay, so I've devised two different tactics, depending on your confidence level, how you are dealing with ads. Now, there are guardians out there that don't like dealing with lots and lots of ads or being under pressure, so there's two types of tactics here. The first one is for those who are not as confident, and all you're going to do is you're going to stay on the main platform where the forge is, picking up the grenades or orbs or whatever you want to call them that your teammates throw up from the bottom, because it's a bit like a relay race is this one. Now you are going to be dealing with ads, but like I said, if you have your void shotgun, you'll take down the minotaurs in no time. If you've got your roaming super and you're getting overwhelmed, pop your super, smash everything. And it is as simple as that, but your job is primarily focused on picking up the grenades and whacking them in the forge as quickly as possible. Simple as that. The only other piece of advice that I would add to that is, if you can save your super, save it for the second round, because that's when you're going to get the big, the big massive eyes and the hydras and things like that pop in. And ideally you want to deal with them as quickly as possible, because they will be causing all sorts of havoc down the bottom. So if you can deal with them quickly, your mates are gonna love you. The next tactic is quite simply the Rambo tactic. All you're gonna do is you're gonna run down to one of the lower platforms. I always gravitate to the right hand side because I like that side, and kick ass. Try and save your super for the second wave, because it will get hectic down there, and clear out as many of the big eyes and things like that as you see as possible. Other than that, all you're going to do is you're going to kick ass, kill the blues, pick up the grenades and throw them up top for your teammate to put in the forge. Simple as that. The last thing to talk about, of course, is what the bloody hell you do when you get to the boss. Well, here's the thing, this is the easiest boss of all the forges so far, and really you only need two guardians concentrating on the boss. If your teammates, you're in two randoms and they're firing at the boss, you concentrate on ads. You use your super, use your heavy, use whatever you can to clear the ads so they can get enough firing to the boss. Now if you are shooting at the boss, all you have to do, you'll see a shield and two little diamonds on the side of the shield. Shoot the diamond to move the shield around to expose him, and then blast him into the middle of next week. If you're not doing that, clear ads. Stop allow your teammates to rip it apart. You've got more than enough firepower with two 620, 630 guardians using heavies on the boss to deal with it. So you don't need three. You will be doing your teammates a massive favour if they're concentrating on the boss just by clearing up ads. Trust me on this. If one of my teammates was doing that, I'd send them a box of radiant chocolates. Probably. Maybe some gentleman shortbread. Everybody loves gentleman shortbread. So yeah, so that's it. That's the tactics. It couldn't be easier, and it's so quick and simple. Before I close this video out, I just want to say thank you to all my latest subscribers, and we're going to be sticking around for lots more Destiny content, some Red Den content when the beta's finally sorting itself out, some Battlefield content, live streaming on Twitch. There's all sorts going on my channel, so if you want to see more, you want some fun with me, Mr. B, please hit that subscribe button. It's greatly appreciated, more than you'll ever know. That's all from me, Mr. B. Ta-ta for now.